with some Appalachia sports talk, this time Southern West Virginia, joined by none other than Greg and the Big Wagyu.
How are you, my friend?
What's going on with you, Greg? How are we doing today, big dog?
Oh my gosh, man! I'm so excited. Football playoffs, basketball's almost here. Hey, I'm jacked up, brother.
Brother, it's crazy. Jacked up is the word, man. Hey, what a weekend it was for sports. We'll let some people kind of dive in here first, We don't know where Cody is. We do this every Tuesday at 6:30. He ain't with us tonight, but he'll be here potentially. Let's see if he shows up. Now, Greg, man. So we got a lot planned for tonight, and a competitive amount of time. So it's about to be another live one. First off, this puppy is brought to you by none other than Raynell Medical Center, Better Healthcare at Home, Barton Herbert Bank, right up here. Shout out to our dogs, and always forever, Bill Cole Auto Mall Bluefield. I just saw where Bill got some kind of American Samaritan award, so shout out to him, man. Congratulations, man. So we got a giveaway. Y'all thought we forgot, didn't you?
Here we
Well, guess
go.
what? We didn't. We didn't forget nothing. Um, we have a wheel. So if you entered the giveaway 2 weeks ago, we have your name on a wheel, and we're gonna spin it tonight. So stay tuned for that too. To win a giant 3-foot Miller Lite inflatable football.
Wow.
And if you want it autographed, you can get it autographed. I don't mind. I'll sign it for you. Might be worth money one day. Could just be a stain on a giant inflatable, football. Time will be the one to tell. But first, my friend Greg, um, we always start these puppies off with Player of the Week, Greg. Player of the Week.
Oh, it's a week too.
Last week, man, I kind of forgot to put the West Virginia fan poll up. That's on me. But last week, Preston Kovac of Chapmanville won the fan voted. And then the regional player of the week, I believe, who was the first round player of the week for us? I think, Greg. Who was it? Who was it?
I've been doing so much basketball the past couple of days. My mind's about frazzled.
Oh, my goodness. Isaiah Conley, Independence defensive end, 3.5 sacks against Lincoln County. Shout out to him and congratulations to Isaiah.
Congratulations.
Last week, 460 player of the week was Brad Mosser of the Princeton Tigers. Greg, this week's player of the week, we have a special guest, guys. We're doing something pretty cool this week. We have brought the parents of the winners, both sides of the state line, in to the live to help us announce who this week's player of the week is. But before we do that, everybody go ahead and give this thing a quick share, and include myself, I'm doing it right now. Go ahead and share and let everybody know we are live. We're having a good time, and it's about to get crazy with some special guests, man, for real. We have a very good friend of the show about to pop in here real quick, Greg. If you will, give me a drum roll, please. I know the suspense is killing everybody. It's killing myself. None other than Mike Mosser.
The dad of
What's
Bad
going
Brad.
on, Mike?
How y'all doing?
Hey,
Good,
man,
good. How are you
chilling, man. Thanks for joining us tonight, big dog. I get news for us, don't you?
What was that?
What'd you say? Sorry.
I didn't hear him. What did he say?
I said I think you got some news for us, don't you?
Yeah.
Mike, if you would do us the honor.
I appreciate y'all doing.
Oh, we have a little bit of a lag here. What'd you say?
I said this week's West Virginia High School Player of the Week is Brad Mosser, my son.
Bad Brad.
Man, Mike, your son, what was it? He went 23 carries, $150, 4 touchdowns, 9 receptions, 100 yards, and a touchdown in a humongous win against the big bad Herbert Hoover Huskies. What a performance that was for that young man.
Got a little revenge from last year.
That was a real good Hoover team. Joey Fields is a good coach. They've been loaded up. Bunch of great players.
Oh, for sure. They
Oh,
had a
dude.
really good team.
Grigsby's a great quarterback. Like, dude, that was a great game, right? Like, as a football fan, such an enticing game to watch. Now, Mike, out of the 5 touchdowns, which one was your personal favorite? I like the 4th and 16, man. That one was pretty crazy in the back of the end zone.
100%. Chance is the best quarterback in the state. I stand on that.
Yeah.
And he put a dime in the back of the end zone. I mean, he put it the only place Brad could go get it. That connection has been brutal. I mean, we knew coming into the season we had the best quarterback in the state.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this past week, that moved Brad up to the number 1 all-time single-season touchdown holder in Princeton history, correct?
I believe so.
Crazy. The Brad Moss and my friends, we ain't saw a post, so let us be the first ones to congratulate you. Because Dom had 36 or was it 37 when he won the Kennedy?
I think I want to say that I seen it on Facebook. Somebody shared it here today. I believe it was 36 his senior year. I think so. I have to double check.
Which is insane. And Brad
That's
just
crazy.
hit 41. Is that correct? 41
Yeah.
touchdowns?
That's incredible. Some players don't do that in their whole high school career.
Hey,
Dude, that's disgusting.
when you're in the same conversation as Dom Collins, that's great because he's phenomenal.
100%. And we just saw what that guy can do on a football field. Just a small sample of it. Man. All right, Mike, it's my job to poke the bear a little bit. Where's he going to school at? Just kidding. We ain't ready for it yet. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Uh-oh, look at the hat.
Nah.
No, but
it's completely up to him. It'll be his decision.
hey, good man. Well, Mike, I guess while we have you on here, everybody knows we're already doing the senior videos things. Those will be coming out tomorrow, if not Thursday. Start rolling out. We have hundreds of videos compiled from this project that we are doing, so stay tuned for that, Mike. But I guess just from a father's perspective, just share with us a couple of words, just what it means to see your son out there doing what he's doing.
Well, I tell you, just seeing him grow up, you know what I mean? Like coming from little league on up, the maturation of him, his hard work, he's worked to get where he's at. Nothing was given to him, and
for sure.
And he loves people to doubt him. You want to get the best of him, just go ahead and doubt him. Tell him he can't do something.
We're going to be tagged in that Jordan Masterson post for every year it rolls around. Every year we're going to be tagged in that thing for as long as history lives, man. Well, Mike, as a father, man, congratulations, not just on your son's success, but just as a father seeing your son have real life success. Like, that's just a kind of pat on the back to yourself saying, hey, you've been doing it right,
Hey, Fred, I want to say something. This isn't the end of the Mossers at Princeton. You got another son right behind him, don't you?
I got another one coming and a daughter.
Okay.
Yeah,
Braden, like Princeton.
Hey, Braden's a freshman. He's going to work hard. His time's coming. He's there. And Kaylee just started into middle school. So, Brad set a good example.
Absolutely. We expect a lot more highlights from the Mosser family as the years go on.
Oh, we hope so. And I appreciate you guys.
Oh, dude, 100%. We appreciate you, man. Guys, listen, Mike has been a big help to us behind the scenes. There's a slew of parents who have really went above and beyond for us on a consistent basis. Even Mike's taking pictures of the billboard of the Route 464s of kids who weren't even his, and that's pretty all right. At that point, good dude, Now that doesn't deem that Mike's a good person, but that's just an example of more of a selfless Mike Monster, Well, Mike, man, I would say too, I saw a couple of Braden's JV plays, man. He has it in him, huh? He has it in him.
Oh yeah,
it's there. He's got to keep working, and he'll be as good as he wants to be if he's willing to work for it.
Yes, sir. Now, Mike, not that we're gonna sit here and just like interview you or anything, but I guess I'm trying to hear. I guess just kind of talk to me some. Obviously, you have Brad, and then that senior class. They're all the giant brotherhood. I guess just kind of talk to me some in the difference you see in this group of kids right now versus when they all got together, however many years ago. Since I mean, some of these kids have been playing together since they were 6. You know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's been a fun thing to watch these kids grow up. I mean, and just get better. Just get better. We knew a long time ago this group is winners. This bunch has been little league champions. Middle school champions. Uh, they know how to win, and I think that we got Coach Tanner is just phenomenal. I
Yeah,
mean, he's the
incredible coach.
master of the halftime adjustments, whatever it takes. He's the alpha, and then these kids just have bought into him. They believe in him. So we're
Greg,
not
do
done.
you
We
have
got
anything for him? Oh, sorry.
I was just it made me think of when we were talking to Coach Raven last week about buying in. That's what she said. Once if the kids really buy in and believe in the coach, there's nothing they won't do. So you can see it with Princeton for sure.
absolutely, absolutely. He set the tone the first day we met him. It was you could tell who the boss was.
Well, Princeton's lucky to have him for sure.
That's a fact. And
Hey,
these seniors have just I can't speak on them enough. I mean, they've come together. They are a brotherhood. You see them. They hang out in the parking lot together. They go out to eat together. I mean, it says a lot.
yes, sir. Well,
Yeah,
Mike, I guess
they're all such good young men for the little ones to look up to. I've seen them out there signing autographs and letting the
Hey,
little ones
oh,
hold their
dude, well,
helmets
how
and
about
taking
that
pictures.
too,
It's
man? That
phenomenal.
picture of Brad signing the autograph for the young fan. That's what it's about, man. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
hey, he grew up in as a Raider, and then we support the Raiders. The Raiders won all three levels, won the championship this year.
Yeah, they sure did.
And that's hats off, to Toby Seaver and those guys that over at the Raiders. I still coach there. I don't have a kid there, but I like it. I enjoy being around it. But hey, I got one more thing to say too, Fred. I got to shout out my Bulldogs.
Hey, oh, listen, feel free, man. Feel free. I was wrong on my prediction, and I'll eat it to the face every time, man. I got some words to eat tonight. Actually, I guess, man, we'll jump into it. Brad, congratulations. Coming from us, coming from the
Congratulations.
old man too, man. Mike, we appreciate you. We're gonna pick your
Thank
brain
you,
some
guys.
too. You
Hey,
know
thank you for
more
talking
about
to us.
Dodgers football than any of us on this screen right now. So I guess just naturally, I'm typically lean closer into the teams we do cover when it's a non-conference or a non-regional game for one of our teams, right? So like nationally speaking, when I'm viewing that Independence game, I'm leaning Indy, and that is regardless a very good ball club. And I mean, they lost a close football game, and they were pretty beat up. But like as a team, that wasn't too much of a reasonable pick there, or an unreasonable pick. But I guess just from a Dodgers fan's perspective, talk to me some about what the view was going into that game.
Well, I think they were the underdog, but people don't. When we're down here, and you don't really get the, like you said, they're from up north. You don't get a lot of press on them. Don't see a lot of teams they play. But hey, you're talking about coaching. I put them right there with Coach Tanner. The preparation, kids come out play hard. They uh, they like the underdog role, and I think that you've seen that Friday night. And a very good Independence team, and they come in there, and you know, Indy's not an easy place to win, and they,
Yeah,
they
for
definitely
sure.
they were ready and physical. Played hard and scrappy, and they did everything they had to do to win.
Hey, that's right, because I believe when Silas scored that put them up, I believe was it by 5 or 6 after that one touchdown? And then, because that got them up to 28, and then just kind of they just stalemated. I know some turnovers happened in that game late. Um, sucks for Independence, but as a fan of Independence football, They have some crazy seniors leaving, man. Landon Riddle, that is a guy right there. That's a guy for real. At linebacker, he's put up a stellar career. Obviously, Silas Nelson is a wrecking ball game changer. Down the line, just such that he wasn't able to be 100% going into that playoff game or just into this postseason. But that team is still incredibly young. Isaiah Conley, their defensive end, he finished north of 20 sacks on this season, which is incredible numbers, to be
Yeah,
honest with you. He had
crazy
multiple three and a half
numbers.
sack games. That guy's the reigning player of the week. He won it last year for 3.5 against Lincoln County last week. But that team's still incredibly young too. They're kind of they're kind of like Bluefield. Bluefield. I mean, that team is almost you don't believe how young that team is the way that team's been playing football. Kind of the same role there. Brock brings just a sophomore, KJ Byers. He's just a freshman. They do lose Christian Winksweiler, who he's been very good on both sides of the football for him, but that can be something. Because didn't they play recently in the playoff in the past couple of years, or was that the first meeting?
That was the first time they met.
Oh, fair enough. Well, yeah. And Doddridge, I mean, they've had some guys for a while. Didn't they have a cat? This is random, though. Like back when I was in school, did they have a running back with the name Tyler in it? Does that sound familiar? The kid was a dog.
Hunter America.
Hunter America. Bro, that guy was nasty, bro. That was when I was in school. That guy was putting up. He hit 2,000?
Oh yeah, he had some wicked numbers. He had video game numbers, but he was the number one too.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
Hey, that cat was legit. That's crazy that my brain just pulled that out right there. That guy was one of them names that you read about, those Brad Monsters, But man, I guess Independence fans, don't worry. We ain't going nowhere. I promise you that. You'll be seeing us a lot for basketball and girls basketball. They got a squad going out on that court this year, so you'll be seeing us in a gym near you soon. And also at the fresh off the clock award ceremony happening sometime in December. You can expect to see a pictures on those battles. I promise you that. Well, before we dive into what happened for the rest of the week on this side of the state line, I do want to jump into it real quick, fellas. And we kind of prepped Mike before we got into this. Cody informed me that he will not be joining us. Um, Logan would like to join us, which I'll send him a invite over, which is fine. What's a good email for you? But first, I guess I'll just jump over to this, or can I do it on here if I will let me?
Let it rip, Tater Chip.
All right, here we go. For the winner of the giant 3-foot football, the winner is the basement. The basement won it, fellas. I hope you're watching. The basement won it. Let's go. I had a couple of respins hidden in there, and it almost landed on the Fred Minko, which is a respin because I'm trying to get rid of the thing. So the basement, my friends, congratulations. I'll be in for my family Christmas party on the week of the All-Star volleyball game. What? That's coming soon to weekend of December 6th. I guess this is the proper announcement for that. But I will bring that football in. So the basement, congratulations, fellas. I hope you enjoyed. Did we lose Mike?
Yeah, I think we lost him.
Mike, you still on here? He may have just. I just kind of.
Oh, there he is. We got him.
Right there we go. Welcome back. So man, I guess while we have Mike on here,
Hey,
let me send this to Logan real quick, and then Greg, you just kind of carry some of the conversation while I send this on.
Well, while we're sitting here, I want to say that we're going to put out our basketball watch list for girls, boys, Virginia, West Virginia. We're probably 90% done. We'll have them out in the next day or two, so stay tuned for that.
hey Fred.
Stay tuned for that.
Hey Fred, Greg.
Talk to me.
Oh, Brad.
Player of the week.
What's up, baby?
Hey, Brad, the player of the week. Just like always, he gave us no choice, so we brought your pops on here to let the people know that you are the player of the week. Brought to you by Bill Cole Auto Mall, Burton Herbert Bank, and Rainell Medical Center. Congratulations, big dog. How are we
Appreciate you.
feeling?
Appreciate you.
Dude, always. I guess a little pregame, nothing too crazy here. You got Spring Valley coming up. It's only a Tuesday, but how are y'all boys getting ready for it?
We've been doing a lot of hitting, I can tell you that.
Hey.
What
Who
up?
do we got over there to the left?
That's
I
Wyatt.
apologize. Dude, why we got the Princeton Tigers in here? What's going on with you, big dog?
Nothing. What's going on with y'all?
Man, chilling. We got Big Mike up in here with us, just talking about some sports, man. How's the body feeling?
Yeah, good right now. Good. We're good. Hey, I'm still sore, son.
Oh, I'm
Hey,
sure. Hey, fellas, let me ask you this.
fellas.
Has there been a lot of chirping on social media?
About the Spring Valley or the Herbert Hoover?
Spring Valley. I read some of the Herbert Hoover, but
Yeah.
Spring Valley game.
Not really. I ain't really heard none.
Well, maybe they know better then.
Now, this is my job here, fellas. Real quick, and then I'll cut y'all loose. Thoughts on Bridgeport losing to Chapmanville?
A big upset. Yeah, that was big.
Smart men. Appreciate you, fellas.
Could be
Hey,
the Tigers
stay
versus the
healthy.
Tigers.
And we'll be seeing y'all this weekend. My guy Logan, who's about to join, actually will be same thing. He's like our Princeton correspondent. He'll be there. So that should be pretty dope. All right, Logan, we got you on here. Can you hear us?
I can hear you just good, Fred. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Listen, I was in the middle of my workout and I saw Mike and Brad and everyone on, and I just have one question for him. I've heard all year long, coming into the year, about this cat in Nitro, plays wide receiver, going to West Virginia, all this hoopla. Do you think Brad has proven enough that he is the best wide receiver in the state? I say he has.
Absolutely.
Dude, this is
Yes,
like a
sir.
Pat McAfee show calling. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I've heard it. I've heard it all year, all over the place. That this cat in Nitro's the guy. He's the Kennedy guy. And man, I hate hearing that when I know we have Brad Mosser in Princeton, West Virginia.
Well, I do believe, for one, shout out to Malachi Thompson, to be honest with you, Logan. I'm not sure if you're
Oh, he's a
familiar with
dog. He's a
bro.
dog.
That kid's a stud. And he's a great young man, too.
We
We're actually
played
friends with the guy. And we have a good little Nitro fan base, too.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
he's a stud.
we played 7-on-7. He played with GC Motion with Brad, and we
Mhm.
got to know him. And listen, I can't say one bad word about Malachi. He's a great receiver. He's humble. He's a good guy.
100%.
He's a great dude, man. I can't. And I know Brad and these guys all have. They stay in touch and talk. So just to be put in the same conversation with Malachi, I know Brad feels good about that.
Good,
And
good.
listen,
Malachi's an
I'm
awesome
getting
kid,
crazy.
man. There's nothing wrong with second place,
And there's a chance they could end up teammates. There's always a chance. Always a chance.
Right. Yeah.
All they need
We
is a
don't want.
chance. Barker back there throwing the ball. Bring the whole crew up,
Yes,
No.
sir.
Now, Mike, you don't got to share this with me, but I'm just nosy, and these questions pop up in my head. Has there been any talk between any schools that you know of about maybe keeping the duo together at the next level? Like, has that been a thing at all? And if you don't want to share, you don't have to. I'm just curious on that end.
Maybe been a couple schools. Brad and Chance go offered at the same time. So you never know. Listen, hey, I wouldn't be upset about it. That's a dynamic combination right there. And listen, I've
For
said
sure.
it before, and I'll stand on that. Chance is the best quarterback in the state. And I got friends who are quarterbacks, in family, but I got to ride with my guy.
100%. Well, I don't believe that that's a unreasonable thing to say at all, and I believe we would agree with that wholeheartedly. In terms of
Absolutely.
the pure pocket presence, but as a just play extender, that's something that he's really improved on this season. Because last season, specifically in that Herbert Hoover game, the hero ball wasn't quite connecting. But this year, the hero ball's been the nails in the coffin. Yeah, like that, just rolling out, making a play happen. Those have been just deflators to teams' tires, opposed to where last year in that Herbert game that was a little bit costly. So for him to develop that kind of just that aura to just make crazy plays clutch late, I mean that's an elite trait that you can't just teach anybody.
That's right.
Yeah, and that can get you through a lot of.
And then Chance's got a lot of faith in, not just Brad, but why it's why it's the man, why JoJo Campbell. I mean, Corbin. I could name, I could go on about our receiving core, our whole team, man. It's just, you can't just zero in on one person. You can't just say, hey, we're going to take Brad out because then White or JoJo's going to kill you. You know what I mean? At the end of the day.
Yeah.
In the Hootie, I can't leave out my boy Alex Cox. He's a pit bull. But,
Hey, and
I'll tell
the
you,
first two you named specifically, Wyatt and JoJo, I mean they would be number ones on most teams in the area.
Yeah,
So
for
just to
sure.
have that selflessness in the room is why you're obviously in the position you are now. So, well,
100%.
yeah,
But I'll tell you one last thing. I'll let you guys go. I'll tell you the JR1 players of the game offensively was that offensive line. I'm telling you right now, they established their dominance, and hey, I couldn't have been more proud. Zayden and Kobe and Shock and Jimmy and Landon, them guys just they dominated them. I mean, really, it was awesome to watch.
Yeah, it
and
was a
there was
good game to watch.
after Brad's third touchdown, Logan, great job. Hey, you crushed it. The postings were fire, the videos were fire, the pictures were gas. There, Logan got the video of Brad scoring off of the stiff arm in the opposite end zone, and they're at the end. Zayd Neely and Jimmy Bolin gave each other just the sweetest hug in the world. Where they was like, "Yes, when you got that kind of brothership on that offensive line, man, that's really going to carry you to a lot of places." Um, I guess I'm kind of ready to jump into it here, the belly of the beast. So I guess before we transition out of this phase, Brad, congratulations again, big dog.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is like what player of the week number 3, man. And your dad's gonna remind me every week that you should have at least 6 of them. So hey, just keep stacking them up, big dog.
I sure do appreciate you having me on and letting me do that. That was something special, and I'll remember that.
Dude,
Absolutely. We
Mike, I
appreciate you.
appreciate you. Mike, feel free to hang around if you want to. I'm gonna just kind of knock out the rest of these West Virginia games. You got Mingo, Frankfurt, Bluefield, and Trail, and that's really kind of it at this point. And some Chapmanville and some Bridgeport talk.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm
That's
gonna
the
go
beautiful
watch my
part about
youngins.
the postseason.
I'm gonna go watch my youngins and play some basketball.
Oh, hey, go get them, pops. Mike, I appreciate you, big dog.
Hey, send me some
This
pictures.
was great. Yeah, no, get up with the big wagyu for real, man.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Always, Mike.
Listen, man, Mike is an A+ guy, an A+ dad with some A+ sons, man. He's a good dude.
Bro, Mike's the guy, bro. Mike's always been real big for us on just keeping us in tune with everything, stats, and not even the thing that I rock with Mike so heavy on is it's just like everything. Mike will send me something from some other school. Bro, I'm like, bro, what? Like that's
Yeah.
legit, man. But Greg, did you have a chance, or even Logan? I guess since we have you here,
Yes, sir.
Bluefield versus Midland Trail. Let's talk about that one. That was a ball game right there that Cody was actually at. That I didn't expect it to go out the way that it went out. To be honest with you, I knew that Midland Trail would maybe have a harder time defending the pass on that level. Granted, they've played some good passing teams this season, and they beat some. They had a big one against James Monroe, but Bluefield just it wasn't even a passing attack. That Bluefield offensive line was blocking, and Jeremiah Jones, he only had 60 yards rushing, but he had 3 touchdowns and 16 tackles.
Man,
And he had like nothing, but on those 60 rushing yards, he had to have at least 10 broken tackles. Not even joking. That guy went crazy.
the thing that's crazy about Bluefield is they're very similar to the Princeton team in the sense of they can beat you so many different ways. They have one of the best O lines in the state that doesn't get enough love. They have one of the best running backs in the state at the double A level that doesn't get enough love. And their quarterback, in my opinion, is top 5 in the state right now.
No, absolutely.
I mean,
No,
they are
100%.
loaded. And they're young. They're all sophomores. They're young.
Yes.
And we didn't even mention the 1,000-yard guy, Paxton Calhoun, man. That guy's been sensational
Yeah.
this season on both sides of the football. He
Yeah,
also
both
plays
sides.
corner. That guy has been a real difference maker. And for Trail, man, it sucks. Trail was a fun team to follow this year, to be honest with you. Jaden Roop had a crazy run. Um, I have to compare it against a couple of the few Western teams, but I'm pretty sure he led our coverage area in rushing yards, if I'm not mistaken, which is an accomplishment because there's some talent in that pool. And then, Xander Uten, that guy had a phenomenal season rushing the football, rushing the passer. Not sure what he finished with in terms of sacks, but it was definitely north of 10, which anytime you get more than, I'd say, probably 6 sacks is the line for like good to great pass rusher in like Southern West Virginia high school football, you know. That guy had a phenomenal season. A lot of the Midland Trail team, those are going to be guys that find homes on Saturdays. So that was a game that I think Bluefield answered a lot of questions on in terms of just how are they going into this postseason? Are they going into this playoff as a team that still needs to hit a growth spurt, and they're just kind of banking on the next 2 seasons because they are young? Or is a team that doesn't care that they're young, they're going out there to win a state championship? And right now, that looks like a team that's going to go out there and try to win that state championship.
They look for real.
Logan, do we still have you?
You do. I I wish Mike didn't dip out. I was lifting with my kid in the gym, and
Oh,
I wanted to ask him, what his success story was for fatherhood, because it takes a lot to raise a boy, especially a football player. So I wish I'd have came in just a little bit sooner. But I'm
hey
here now.
now. Oh, there he is. What's up, big
Yes,
dog?
sir.
Hey, I could probably hook you in with Mike. He's a great guy, really is.
Really
Dude's a
is,
great
man.
guy. I know that his story's beautiful too, so I'm sure he wouldn't mind to share anything with anyone just to kind of help them out. But now Bluefield, they play Philip Barber, which is going to be an interesting team. I won't call it at this point in the season. There aren't any measuring sticks, but that's a tough physical football team that's fun. Um, and they're coming to Bluefield. That's on Saturday. I believe our guy Sidney Clark's going to help us out with being boots on ground there to get some videos and coverage of that one. But
Where's Cody
yeah,
going? Is he going to Bluefield too or no?
so no, he will be at Union versus Ridgeview, which is a humongous game over there in Virginia.
That's huge. Yeah,
Um,
that's huge.
Ridge Ridgeview's coming for revenge. Union's just looking to win a state championship. That's going to be the big one. That's going to be the big one. It's weird to only have like 5 games to talk about, but we do got Chapmanville versus Bridgeport too, man. That one was crazy. I called the second half. I didn't even really catch the first half, to be honest with you. But Aaron Pinger, my dog, was like, "Bro, check this out." And what a game that was. Quarterback Dakota Dalton. I believe he had 240 passing and 4 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, something.
Something like that. Yeah, they
Yeah.
played amazing. And that last play of the game, oh my gosh. Talk
Oh
about
yeah, no.
do or die,
Um, 25 straight victory, 25 straight victories, reigning AAA champions. Bridgeport plays Nitro. Now there's a chance Princeton and Nitro could meet in the AAA state championship. And that
Yeah.
would be super cool, to be honest with you. They have that offensive lineman that just decommitted from FSU. Um, I have
Hmm.
a hunch he'll probably just end up coming home to WVU, to be honest with you. That just makes sense. But for Chapmanville, though, we can't write them off. That team's here to upset teams. They've been
Listen,
underdogs in both of their playoff games, and they've won them both.
And they got the
And some
momentum
good
rolling
teams.
now.
Greenbrier East is a good team, and obviously Bridgeport's name carries value across an entire state. So, um, I
Chapmanville's
mean,
a team that believes they're playing with nothing to lose. They're playing with house money. Everyone wrote them off, and now they get a chance to go out and beat a team like Nitro that coming into the preseason had all the hype in the world.
They sure did.
yeah. And that Princeton Nitro scrimmage, that one was called early. Not too early, right? The game was kind of the day was pretty much already done and it got a little bit chippy. There was a late hit,
Hmm.
so they just called it. But that would be a crazy rematch. But listen, Chapmanville and Princeton's an interesting matchup because on paper, that's a fun matchup because it's kind of like they are similarly built teams, offensive line presence, two quarterbacks who can throw the football at a very high level. You got receivers who can make plays and break tackles, and you have running backs who can, when called upon, make big plays and also break tackles.
And
And
they'll
two
gamble.
defenses that just, yeah, oh yeah, no, chat, bro. I was watching D&D Sports Network stream of it, and one of the guys in the comments said it beautifully. He said, it's one thing to have all of these crazy trick plays in your playbook. It's
Hmm.
something else to execute all of these trick plays that are in your playbook,
And
especially
at a
on a
high
team
level,
such as Bridgeport.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not just at maybe they get one on a 4th and 1 on a Philly special or something. They do it at a high level, and they'll do it on first down. They'll do it in the first quarter. They're a gambling team, and I love to watch them.
Yeah, they're fun to watch.
and like you said, man, like Everly's gambling, dude. You're going in here to play Bridgeport, man. You ain't got nothing to lose, anyways. Why not go out there and throw a couple double reverse flea flickers and see if it works? And it did. Austin Atkins had that big catch.
Yeah,
Trey Ward had 8 for 128 in a tutty, and he had that pick at the end. I mean, phenomenal. Benji Atkins was the unsung hero of the day, catching that wide open busted coverage touchdown. And I've talked about this with a few people too, and I cannot forget Preston Kovac, who had only 11 yards rushing and 1 touchdown, but his play on defense and special teams, bro, that blocked field goal was insane. Overall, just a great team performance. And shout out to the offensive and defensive lines too. They had some guys late make some very big plays, specifically on that defensive line. That against one of what we've read, many people deem as the best offensive line in the state up there in Bridgeport. Now, obviously, some would argue is right here in Princeton, but I'm just talking about a general consensus of the view of that game. Um, yeah, I mean, at this point, I ain't even gonna give a prediction on that game because Nitro, they're gonna have their hands full.
yeah. I mean, listen, and Greg can attest to it more than I can. But Bridgeport having their history coming in and just having that culture of winning, dude, stuff like that goes a long way
Oh,
with
they're
being in the playoffs.
absolutely. And they had a chip on their shoulder anyway because everyone was telling them, don't even make the trip.
Yep.
So, yeah, they're believing in themselves now. That goes a long way.
Well,
No, that's
Chapmanville, I
Could
hope
be the
our
Tigers
fans are
versus the
watching this.
Tigers.
could be that might be my game of the week this week is the Chapmanville Nitro game because that could go either way.
Either way,
Well,
I'd be
brother, Spring
scared to
Valley
call it.
isn't going to be an easy one. Now,
No.
No,
obviously, I like
they're
Princeton.
big.
And like I was just telling Mike, man, when it comes to regional games in our area, I'm always going to lean home, versus non-regional opponents nationally, just because I try my best to really acknowledge the true talent that we have, and I think that that's one of the highest forms of complimentary acknowledgement is just showing love and just showing some favor. Wow, we're on like minute 39. Mesa, she called this, to be honest with you. So I guess that wraps it up, man. Well, and Mingo fell to Frankfurt. Mingo, Coach Jones, that's a young team. Most of those teams are juniors and sophomores. That team will be back. They lose a couple of seniors, man, but that team will be fun. And I'm sure we will get some more Mingo talk in, but it's a little late when we're trying to steam through this stuff. So real quick, 460 player of the week as well. Brought to you by Hometown Shell. It's going to be Jeremiah Jones, 60 yards rushing, 3 touchdowns, and 14 tackles in a humongous win against Midland Trail. So you'll be able to probably see that billboard up on Route 52 by Cold Truck Parts tomorrow. So big shout out to our friends at Hometown Shell. And then for the Mid-Down County Player of the Week, brought to you by Race Wage Drug Store. And let me get it pulled up here. I apologize. It's been a long day. Right Way Drug and Hopkins Medical Association brings you your Mid-Down County Player of the Week is Greg. I got one for you, Greg. Chastity Kennedy, Riverview Raiders, point guard, scored 22 points in a scrimmage against the Wyoming East Lady Warriors. Just a scrimmage, but it was the only ball being played in the county, and Chastity's had it early. So you can expect that graphic to be up tonight, too.
You'll absolutely
man,
hear her name over and over and over this basketball season.
Dog.
She is legit.
Legit, man. I believe she's a junior this year, if I'm not mistaken.
Only a junior.
She's in the running for, like, if we done a preseason poll, preseason MVP stuff, and we don't really do preseason awards, we'll obviously do some lists. But Chastity Kennedy, I fully expect to be in the running for area MVP for girls. 100%.
Oh, absolutely.
Listen, boys, football season's still in, but I can't hide my excitement for basketball season. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
We have been working on a watch list that we typically keep to 10 players. We have had almost an impossible time getting it to 30 players. The talent is incredible this year in both sides of the state line. I'm so excited.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of good ones.
I believe we're about to cross over into Virginia. We have a guest with us, Greg.
Okay.
So, real quick, if you'll give me 1 second to change everything over. Logan, I don't know if you want to stay for the Virginia show or not. I appreciate you stopping in for the West Virginia show because Cody was not able to make it with us tonight.
Yeah. No, I'll definitely make sure me and Isaac will have to move our lifting session on Tuesdays to the morning so I can be here with you guys. But Virginia's a little out of my way. The only thing I can talk much about is Union. Give a shout out to them guys over there. They're playing good ball with a lot of stuff going on, and thoughts and prayers are with them for sure.
Absolutely.
But them kids got a lot on their mind, and they're playing ball at a high level. So aside from Princeton, I'll be cheering for them.
Hey, well, Cody will be there, boots on ground for the game against Ridgeview. And I'll be honest with you, man, I think we're all sleeping on Ridgeview. That's a tough football team. They just beat a very good Lebanon team, and we're about to talk about it. Because now we are here for Appalachia Sports Talk, SWBA, brought to you by First Community Bank, Goodson Supermarket. Every good town needs a super good place like Goodson Supermarket. And Sarah Baker Home by Hicks & Company. We are here for SWBA. Let me get my notes pulled up here real quick.
All right. Hey, y'all have a good one. I'll be watching. Greg, it's nice to talk to you for the first time. Come out with me to a game, man. I could use some help taking some pictures and getting some videos, man.
Okay, bud. I'll get in touch with you. I might see you Saturday.
I hope so, man. Good to see you.
All right, pal. Bye-bye.
Appreciate you, big dog. All right, everybody. We are back for SWBA. Mesa Kavistad, big fan of Chastity Kennedy. Vinny Lewis, what's going on? Sarah, we appreciate you. Murphy. Yeah, I think it was a connection issue type of thing, man. Mike was at the school watching his kids play. I know cell phone service and connection is always a bit eerie. And Rick Pennington, man, hey, Mike, he's always a quality guy and a great talk, man. I can sit there and talk to that guy for hours. And Shannon May Kraft said Brad is such an inspiration. Brad Monster, congratulations on Player of the Week, big dog, for real. But Greg, we're over here in SWBA now, big dog. It's about to get real. Boom.
Yes, sir.
Player of the Week is, wow, Cody did not tell me who the Johnson Player of the Week are, but I know who it is. It's the volleyball team for winning the state championship. So let's go ahead and give it up for
Absolutely.
Lady Spartans right now. What a phenomenal run that they had. Let me read y'all some stats real quick. The Butland Law Firm, PLLC, Giles County Players of the Week are your Giles Lady Spartans volleyball team, which we, Coach, if you're seeing this, I know I was supposed to reach out to you a few days ago. I completely forgot. I've been a little bit busy, but I will be reaching out shortly to get a interview set up with the team on that. But man, 26-2 this season, dominating the Mountain Empire District at 12-1, and sweeping Middlesex 3-0 in the state title match to secure the crown. Lady Spartans, congratulations for being the
That is impressive.
PHSL volleyball state champions and being your Butler Law Firm PLLC Player of the Weeks. Now, Greg, we got some guests with us today, big dog.
Let us have them.
I don't know if y'all can hear me when you're not activated, but if you can, give me a thumbs up because I can see you. All right, cool. Fellas, I'm sorry it took so long, but your SWVA Player of the Week is brought to you by First Community Bank, Goodson Supermarket, and Sarah Baker Home by Hicks & Co. Everybody go share this real quick just so you can see who we got with us, Greg. If you'll join me. Hit me with the drum roll, Greg. Rocky
guys.
Bond of the East Side Spartans. How are we doing, young man?
Hi, guys. I'm Rocky.
Hey, I'm Rocky.
And that's a whole lot of Rocky. How's it going, fellas?
Hey, it's good. Appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
y'all doing
I
great.
appreciate you feeding them whatever you fed them growing up, man. The kid's been having the season, ain't he?
You ain't kidding. This kid has more grit than any other kid I've ever seen in my life, and I don't know where he gets it from. It must be his mom's side. But,
I don't know where I get it from. I got it myself. I don't know.
And don't worry, fellas. We have Eastside Spartan. The Green Nation is here. Kelly Ramey says, woohoo, go Rocky. And Missy Williams says, Spartans. So, hey, Rocky, you got your fans behind you just like it's a Friday night, man. Congratulations, big dog.
Thank you. And I guess we're also here to say congratulations, Rocco, for Southwest Virginia Fresh Off the Clock Player of the Week. Good job.
Man, he forced our hand. Last week, he won the fan voted. So the East Sides, they pulled up on him anyways. And this week, he actually told us, I want the big dog. Give me the regional one. So, hey, he has it now. I know it's a little bit of a trip. We'll be doing an awards day in December where we bring all of the player of the weeks together on both sides. We're going to do a big awards presentation, feed y'all probably tacos or something cool, something that we can get catered. And it should be a pretty nice time. And we'll be giving out some trophies, some shirts, some game balls, and like I said, we may get a performance by somebody. Nothing crazy. I ain't gonna have I don't know. I put myself on the spot now. Say Journey pull up on us or something. I love Journey, by the way, but we'll definitely get something drawn up. So, man, Rocky, I guess I ain't gonna prod you too hard here, but obviously the big one, the big rematch. The rematch in the regular season was cool, but this is the big rematch right here. Talk to me, man. How does Coach Rhodes have y'all boys getting ready?
We're just going to prepare just like we did last time. We're going to just try to execute, and we're going to try to come out hard. We're going to do good, I think.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man. Now, I guess just trying to talk last week. Obviously, you were doing your thing. Going into the week, what was it? I just kind of gave y'all the edge. Was it just preparation, film? Talk to me some about that.
Yeah, we did prepare a lot, but mostly they were trying to focus on one player. We have multiple players on the team. We could do basically anything out there. And if you're just going to focus on one player, we got other players we could use. And we've been practicing. Our DB's been locked all week. And, yeah.
So they have so much versatility with this team. It is incredible. So, anybody that knows Southwest Virginia knows that, the running game is happening. And we all knew that, ever since football was even created. Southwest Virginia was like the home of the running team. You didn't find any better running teams around here. So I think this is really the first time that we've really honed in all of our skills together. So not only a running team, not only just one or two running backs. I mean, we have an entire arsenal of running backs and receivers, and our offensive line is just A+, right? Those guys are absolutely phenomenal. And then on the other side, we got defense. Oh my gosh, man, this all-around team. I've been with every single one of these boys that's on this team since they've been 5 years old, all the way up. Coached them in youth football, been around them most of their life, if not all their life. It is something else. And we said the same thing that the previous guy that you had on here is ever since a young age, there's a slight age difference between, my son hit rock and then some of the other guys. And it was always like a year or so difference, just enough to really say, man, if these guys ever get together, they are going to be absolutely phenomenal. And we always said that when they got into high school that they were going to be a force to be reckoned with. And it has come true in every which way that you can imagine. They're amazing. I mean, all of them are great. They're such a tight-knit family. Our community is probably the best community ever. We share a community with Union, so we're all in Wise County, right? And everybody knows that is just a force to be reckoned with, just with all the support and just all of the family community. I don't know.
Hey, dude, you got me pumped up, man. No, listen, I'm hearing you completely. I can hear the excitement in your voice, Dude, hey, I'm ready, man. Tyler's talking sports, said, congratulations, Rocky. SWBA represent, preach it. And Mike Baber said, congratulations, Rocky. Man, yeah, dude, Wise County. What a weekend for them with two humongous wins, for real. I do want to give a quick shout out to now me and Cody. He's our Virginia guy. He has some dad duties pop up, which I'm sure you understand completely.
Yeah.
But I talk to this guy on the phone constantly all day long, and we was talking yesterday some about like what are the true dual elite teams, right? Like what teams in SWBA can throw the football for 400 yards or can turn it around and run the football for 400 yards. And his immediate response was Eastside.
Yeah.
Dude, Landon Pinnell.
Yes.
Not every game is he going to throw for 350, but when you watch this man just play football, he's so just protective with the football. His decision making is so poised, and he has a spin on it that I've watched myself. Some balls get to some places that were crazy throws. That guy has taken a big step this year, and even like you said, the offensive line, dude. I am a Landry Carrico fan, to be honest with you.
Yes.
That's like my spirit animal, bro. I love that guy for real.
He'll kill me for telling you this, but I always call him Meatloaf.
Meatloaf, dude.
He's going to kill me for telling you that because if that catches on, he's going to kill me for sure.
We have been the people that give out nicknames. A lot of nicknames that we just toss out on this show or on these posts, they stick. I'm not taking credit for it, but I'm pretty sure we started King Keldon. I think. Mike Rhodes, if you're watching this, correct me. I think we started the King Keldon thing. I believe we started the Cam Bostic Flash thing too, to be honest. I think if anyone can prove me otherwise, tell me. I'm just saying in terms of
is that Noah Morgan, our center from last year, started the King Keldon thing, is what I heard.
Then he can have it,
I don't know. That's what I just heard because I asked that too, and that's what Keldon told me.
Well, man, that hurts me a little bit because I've carried that one around. Like, dude, Cody, when we thought about that, man, we really were cooking, dog. No, but man, if he's King Keldon, you're like Sir Rocky, pretty much, right? Like we got to knight you too, man. What a season! You start off the season, basically just tallying up sacks, and then you end out the season on a crazy receiving stretch. And then you're in the postseason doing everything from running the football to catching the. I mean, really just, dude, congratulations on a great year. I cannot wait to see where this ends up.
Thank you.
Homeacre last week was a tough opponent. Obviously,
Oh,
y'all were
yeah.
on social media. Y'all hear all of the chirp, all of the noise about Homeacre and yada yada yada, right? And full credit to Coach Lowe and his staff and his team. That's a young team. Obviously they didn't have Avery, which helped y'all out some. But I mean, that is just regardless a good win. You guys beat a good team in the playoffs that's found a way to win some big games. That means that's a great win. And y'all have another one, Recao coming to town. That this is like basically Graham and Union back to back weeks is the way that my brain views this pretty much. Like in terms of just the rivalry. I mean, those are the two biggest games in SWVA the entire season. Was last week and then we get this one this week. Um I guess just are you ready? You have to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rocco has always been an adversary. Even at a young age, those boys were always very good, and we always came head to head with them, and it was always back and forth. But it goes back to what I was saying before. It's like as soon as we get our full arsenal going on here, we are going to be very hard to beat. And I give it to Rocco. I mean, they have a phenomenal team. Once again, they have a good line and things, and got a really good group of kids. I really love those kids on that team. They're all
They
very
got some
homely.
dogs. Will Rollins,
Yeah.
Cole
Yeah.
Barnett, Ethan Lawson's a mauler. Like they got some studs on that team for sure.
They
For sure.
do.
Carter Roach is a dog.
Yeah.
100%.
Back when Big E, we call him Big E, which is Ethan Lawson, big old kid, man. I mean, he's always been an absolute hoss. And I got a video when we were playing them in youth football, and it shows Rock was running the ball, and then Ethan was coming around the edge, and he falls on Rock. And I mean, you got to think this kid was probably 6, 7 years old at that time, maybe 8. And I mean, he was as big as I was, 35 years old. And so he lands on him, and Rock probably wasn't 50 pounds soaking wet. And he lands on him sideways, and it breaks his shoulder pads. And I thought he died.
Man.
I thought Rock was dead. Oh, my gosh. But he was totally fine, and it just absolutely baffled me because that kid hit with so much force at that age.
Wow.
Hey, well, that kid's he's gonna find the Division One home, and it's for a reason, man. That kid's legit. He's outstanding. Man, I guess Rocky talked to me some. Obviously, first undefeated season in school history. You're in a small mountain town, right? In a football heavy county such as Wise. When you walk into school, does it just kind of feel different now? You know?
It does feel a lot different since I'm actually a part of it a little bit. Last year I didn't play much, but I still try my best when it's out there, and I'm just trying to do better and just going to kind of keep working up and keep getting better from now.
Hey, well, young man, congratulations. You are the SWBA Fresh Off the Clock Player of the Week. Brett, let's give him a round of applause.
Congratulations.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Dude, stay healthy. Good luck, man. Good luck.
Good luck for sure.
And hey, hopefully we're having y'all back on here for something crazy here in a couple of weeks. I ain't gonna jinx nothing. But hey, go Spartans, I am excited
Spartans.
for it. Coach
Thank you,
Rhodes
guys.
apparently might send us some merch too, man. Coach Rhodes, if you're watching this, I'm a 2X, I'm biting my tongue. He sent it to Cody because I had the Twin Springs stuff. Oh man, so Cody will actually be the one repping the East Side. Fellas, don't take no offense to this. Those are my dogs down there. I love Coach Warner and my Twin Springs family, But hey, and then y'all put a hurting on my dogs up here at Riverview. Y'all just ain't messing with my wall, huh? No, but man. And then I guess Big Rocky is what I guess I'll call you. Congratulations for you just from the father's standpoint, seeing your son be able to get some much deserved recognition and watching his hard work come into fruition.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's an absolute honor, to go through this and see him grow up to be the young man that he is. And I appreciate you guys. Everything that y'all do, I really appreciate it.
Oh, dude, it's an honor, man. It really is.
Absolutely.
It is our honor to be so just tied into these areas. And we ain't perfect, and we all have lives and we get busy, but we darn is to just get an even spread, make sure that we ain't missing no low hanging fruit, And at this point, Son's become low hanging fruit. That is just someone who we can't leave out. Is like, all right, we got to make sure to get Rocky up because the dude went crazy this week. And he's been going crazy against some pretty legit competition for the past 13 weeks. So to both of y'all, congratulations. We're
Thank
just
you.
kind of just gonna roll into this, to be honest with you. I don't know if y'all want to hang out or not. Um, but I'm gonna just, I guess, talk about some SWBA football.
Hey, I just gotta say, my quarterback, Landon Pinnell, like y'all was talking about him, he is a dog. He can chuck that thing, he can place it where you want it, and he's just my guy. Like, we're close, best friends. It's hard to stop us.
He's a dog.
He is. He's a great kid.
Yeah. Shout out to the QB. I love it. I love it. Hey, that's the guy right there. While I'm here, man, shout out to Chase Williams too, bro. That kid's a dog,
Yes.
ain't he? He's legit, man. That
Yeah.
cat's legit on the field. And always, it's kind of. I feel like sometimes we may naturally leave Keldon out because we just kind of assume we've already talked about him, if that makes sense. Because he's just that tier of athlete where
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like you almost can't have a sports podcast and not talk about that cat. But full tilt to him too, man, for what he does on both sides of the football. Listen, Eastside's prime, man. This is a dangerous football team. And Coach Rhodes and his staff, I mean, for us to talk about it, this team's able to kill you either way. So,
And the
this is
best
gonna
thing
be
about
fun.
it, the best thing about this entire team is we have 0 seniors.
Disgusting.
Oh, wow.
That's disgusting.
It is
Wow.
going to be a great season next year too, hopefully.
Hey,
Wow.
well, fellas, I look forward to it. I really do,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I really do. I guess I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, to be honest with you. So, Greg, if you want to carry some convo, do whatever you feel the need to do, and I'll be right back.
Well, you got any kind of pregame rituals or pregame meal that you like to before you play?
Well, we always eat subs, which I kind of get sick of those, but you know what? That's what we usually do, so that's what we always do. But other than that, I don't listen to no music really. Like, they put it on there and I just sit there and listen to it. I don't got no favorite. I'm not that type of pre-music guy that sits there and try to walk into music. I'm just there hanging out, talking, just being me, and then time to play the game.
I hear you. So no seniors on the entire team. Wow. I did not know that.
Extra year of getting better.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know. Let's see. Fred put me on the spot. I'm the basketball guy anyway. Well, talk about some of your teammates while you're here. Tell us.
Yeah, like they was talking about Landry Carricker, huge. He could do anything too. He could just absolutely move anybody where he wants to move him. I got Isaac Dingus. Love that guy. He's really close to me. I love that guy. Noah Hamilton, Chase Williams, like you said, Chase's third year. He hasn't played much, and he is really good. He could catch. He ain't going to drop anything. If you get it to him, he's catching it. You got Noah Hamilton, I think probably the best tight end in Southwest Virginia. So I think if you could, yeah.
Wow. That's a talent-loaded team, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's hard to just single out one because there's so many phenomenal players on there. It's going to be a great postseason. This will probably be one of our toughest matches, like you guys were saying, and it's going to be super exciting to watch.
Yeah, we're expecting a great football game. So, like we said, good luck.
Y'all got some more Eastside Spartan Nation here. Some quick congratulations from Brandy Ratliff, Nina Hensley. Mike Baber said the Rock and Rock Show. Listen, he might be onto something with that one. And then did I already say Barbara Havey? I think I may have.
Harvey.
But if not, right there she goes too. Looks like you got some fans in the comments there, y'all. So shout out to the Spartan Nation for sure.
That's the one good thing that people don't really notice, that if you don't have a fan base like we have behind us, it is really hard to perform at the level these guys do, because they have been phenomenal. And not only just this year, it's always been there. And from a young age all the way up, these boys have been so loved and so nurtured for so long that this is them giving back to their community, and it's a wonderful thing.
Dude, that was like deep, to be honest with you. That's beautiful
Yeah.
right there. You know? Just giving them something just to cheer for, man, for real. Well, fellas, I appreciate y'all for real. Rocky, congratulations. If we see you at the award show, we'll be sure to feed you and give you a free shirt. And if not, well, you won't get the food in the mail, but you'll at least get a T-shirt in the mail. So,
Congratulations, Rock.
Thank
put it in
y'all.
the mail, you know.
Appreciate it, fellas.
Hey, always go Spartans, man. Go
Go
Spartans.
Spartans.
So here we run into it, man. Man, Greg, for one, I appreciate you, dude. That's cool. We need to do this more often. We need to do
Yeah,
this.
brother.
Just the moments, you know. Oh, Tammy Caldwell and Adam Reynolds and Brandy Mead all jumped in late, y'all. They just left, but I'm sure they'll find y'all. Oh, I believe that this is Rocky's 7th grade teacher. She said rock star. Learned to play like that in 7th grade reading and civics.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's adorable,
That's cool.
man. Well, Mrs. Caldwell, you're the rock star for real, for always showing support for your students past your time with them. Getting into some Virginia stuff real quick, man. Carroll County and Magna Vista, that's always a tough out over there in Region 3D, 64-28. Yusuf Laffy, he had 5 carries for a buck 62 and a touchdown there. Then over there in Region 3, rough day for us on that side of SWVA. Glenvar 23, Bradford 3. Glenvar, though, man, that quarterback, he's been legit all year. Brody Dalyot, sorry there. He had 163 and 3 tutties. Gretna, Floyd County, 56-55. Man, they were dropping like flies for us over there for real.
Oh, yes,
Sam
sir.
Phillips, though, he in a shootout to lose by a point, 56-55.
That's a tough one.
Sam Phillips threw for 190 and 3 touchdowns, had 119 rushing and 3 touchdowns. Due to Potw, 300 yards and 6 touchdowns and loses.
And lose. Insane.
Gut wrenching. Oh, man. Now, our bread and butter is Region 2D, you know. We saw the SWD. We are seeing a bunch of all region teams come out. Congratulations to everybody that make those. I know Cody's working on a few things behind the screens because obviously we don't want to post the school's graphics. We want to do something for all of the kids who made these teams. So stay tuned for that. But we'll hit the big one. Cody was at the Union Graham game. Obviously, there's a lot of emotions behind that one, but their players showed up big time, man. And a 12-0 game, you would think that it was a boring one, but it was everything but that. At that level of play for those two teams and that rivalry, that was more of a chess match than anything.
Yes, it was.
And full shout out, man, to Coach Bostic. He let me know, man, that apparently I picked Graham before the game on the last live. So I told him that I would eat my words. I don't have anything to eat, but do I have a pen on me? Do I have a pen on me? I might not have a pen, man. But I told Coach Bostic, man, I'd eat my words. I'm gonna eat my words, Greg.
That's a man of his word.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Coach Bostic, congratulations, man. Full kudos to the coaching staff over there for getting them guys ready on such short notice. Putting the noise out and leaving it out on the field. Craftsman Bunch had 2 picks. Cam Bostic had a big interception to start the game. And Keith Chandler, 34 carries, 118 hard-earned yards, and 2 touchdowns of just absolute bruising back mentality. I mean, just moving, man, moving.
Earl Campbell style.
Now, yeah, Earl Campbell's right, bro. That kid's a monster. Shout out to the wall of Big Stone Gap, man. That offensive line, they're massive, and they were just moving an extremely good defensive line in Graham. I wish Cody was here he was able to watch that game, and that when he left, that was one of the first things that he told me was, man, that offensive line, they just looked poised and good. They looked disciplined, and they were playing hard, man. Full kudos to Graham for coming out and showing up, but even more kudos to Union just for, I mean, winning that game, really just getting you over that hump, that Graham hump that they've had for a while. They've kind of struggled to deal with Graham in the postseason the past couple of years. So this kind of feels like, and I ain't gonna deem them nothing before they go out and win it, but because they have some tough opponents left. Ridgeview is no slouch at all, man.
No.
And they just beat Lebanon 35-16. I watched that entire game. That was a good one. Lebanon come out on fire. Man, that game was crazy, dude. That what was it? The double reverse bomb to Luke
Oh,
Garrett by Mike Reese.
yeah. That's our guy,
Onside
Mike
kick.
Reese.
Then Ridgeview gets a stop on 4th down in their own red zone. And then they fight back. Jalen Deal was sensational, 25 carries, 154 rushing yards, and 2 touchdowns. Colin Hill also matched his energy there at 18 carries for 135 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. The way this Ridgeview team feels so dangerous because of their poise. They kind of went down quick. Then the onside kicks happened, and just like that, you're a little bit confused because you just got punched in the mouth. Now you got to find your footing. They didn't even lose it, you know. They fought back. They played their game. They didn't try to play hero ball quick because
Yeah,
that
they
happened.
stuck to the plan.
Exactly, they stuck to the plan, and that right there says a lot about just their coaching staff and just really that team. And then they clawed out and they ended up making that a blowout game. Which, if you watch the first half,
Yeah,
I
you would.
believe it was like 18-16.
It was a completely different game in the second half.
It was. And Mike Reese threw Luke Garrett another one. Luke Garrett went crazy. He had like 160 and 2 tutties or something outrageous. One of them balls went 55 yards in the air by Mike the Gunslinger Reese. And all
He's a
kudos and hats
stud.
off to that guy for a fantastic career. I know he's ending in some history talk in terms of statistical records, and so is Toby Baker. But congratulations to them on a great season. But Ridgeview season is not done. And Alex Grant, man, he looks like Deshaun Jackson. That guy looks
He
good.
does. Yeah.
He's a threat anytime you punt it to him. And Connor Smith, speaking about punting, they have one of the best specialists in the entire region, probably the best specialist in the entire region. Ridgeview's dangerous, man. And
They
they
are.
see a lot of the talk. They hear a lot of the talk. They kind of know they're underdogs in this game. And I fully expect them to embrace it, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they'll use
It'll
it for
be a
fuel.
fun one. And we were at that first Ridgeview and Union game. That's when Matt was still with us, and he was at that game, and that was a tough one. Up until the very end, that was a tough game. Um, and this is like the rematch right here, right? It's tough to beat a team twice. It is
Very
tough
tough.
to beat a team twice. Um, so that's going to be a good one, man. Like that might be another just low scoring game. And I don't know which side to go with that one. I ain't gonna do no more predictions. I tell you that one.
That's
Maybe
too
air
close
me
to
out.
call there.
Yeah, no, for real. I think my gut in this is giving Ridgeview a little bit more respect with this one because just that team, they've earned it. You know, they've earned the right to kind of talk about where they can steal this game, you know.
Oh, yeah.
At this point, the ice is broken on anything, so they can just kind of go into this one and just play their brand of football. Now, Union, regardless, is a tough opponent, and they're trying to win a state championship. So there's 2 teams that have their eyes on the finish line, and they got to go through each other. That's going to be dynamic.
Yeah, it's going to be a big
George
game.
Wythe, we just said that it's hard to beat a team twice. George Wythe and Giles. George won this one 27-8. The first matchup, Giles won. It was like 50 something to 20. Um, Caden Gallagher has been the guy there all year long, and he had 144 and a touchdown. Man, that's a huge win for Grayson County this week. Beat Craig County, who's been on a heater all year.
Yeah.
Best season in school history for the Craig County Rockets. Grayson County beat up on them 34-13. Matt Good, he had 1 pass and 2 tutties. And then reigning SWBA fan voted. No, he was the SWBA Player of the Week.
Player of the
Davion
week. Yeah.
Thompson. He done it again, man. 89 rushing yards and a touchdown in a great win against Craig County. They have a tough Georgia With team. Read the score when these teams met 6 weeks back was 28-20. So that means that
Oh,
the spread on this is 3, and that just goes to the home team. This is going to be a game. It's going to be
absolutely.
a great game.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And then we
Really
already
good
kind of
game.
talked about it some. East side, Recao, that's going to be a good one, man. Cole Barnett was doing his thing. 23 carries for a buck 53 and 2 tutties. And that was a great win over Chilhowie. Chilhowie is a tough ball club, man. They're young.
Oh,
They have a great mix of seniors. That was a sleeper for class 1 for me, man. That Chilhowie game. There was a questionable fumble, call it what you want to. And just it was a close game.
it was
That
a
was a
very
team
close game.
that could have made some noise and wouldn't been surprised to see win a state championship. Asher, the General Chapman, man, he had 251 passing and 2 tutties. A great day, but Rykov just come out on top, man. They got East Side this week. That's going to be a big one. And East Side 4,616. Rocky Bond had 155 yards and 3 touchdowns receiving. He was unstoppable catching the football. Man, he earned that Player of the Week. He earned it. Um, and then I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Wow, Virginia's done. Dude, it's crazy because the playoffs, you just
Yeah,
kind of
just
scrolling through. There's not 40 games to talk about. There's 6.
yeah, they're getting down to where there's not many to talk about, ain't there?
Yeah. And hopefully we still keep a couple of them this week, man. We got some big games on both sides of the state line.
Oh yeah,
Basketball is around the corner. Big thank y'all to everybody for helping us hit 25,000.
absolutely.
We would like to hit 30,000 before the end of the year, and so pretty much now that we're here, the podcast is kind of we're done with SWBA. I'm here to challenge the followers of Fresh Off the Clock. I'm gonna take my glasses off. I'm being so serious. So we've been blessed to get a pretty good following on the social media stuff. And this is where it comes into play, you know. And Greg, this is a challenge to you. This is a challenge to myself. So on Black Friday, there will be an event held at Mercer Mall, right? Let me get all this stuff pulled up real quick. So our good friend Jeff James, but Jeff Paul, it has been rescheduled for Black Friday. It is the toy brawl, Toys for Tots story. Uh, Admission is just one new unwrapped toy. This is on Black Friday, November 28th at Mercer Mall.
Well, that's a great cause for sure.
And we'll be posting the poster up tonight. But I challenge the followers of Fresh Off the Clock. I challenge y'all. Now, we're going to make this post publicly too. I'm going to challenge our followers on the page. Can we basically fill these boxes up? We're going to do it. We need y'all to do it. So help us here. This is the Toys for Tots in Mercer Mall. The Toys for Tots will be on location for that event. Just stop by the mall, watch some good wrestling, and drop off a toy. Even if you don't want to watch the wrestling, go drop off a toy because these toys go to kids who are in situations to where they maybe wouldn't be receiving presents otherwise.
They
And
they,
this is
they
on
could
Black
probably get an
Friday.
autograph. They could probably get an autograph from Nate Saturn. While they're there.
Mike Reese for president. Great year. Dude was on to something, man. But so yeah. And Cody Hatfield will be there. And if anyone shows up, they donate a toy and they get a picture with Cody Hatfield, they will be entered for a mystery giveaway. So all you got to do is you can tag us in it, you can send it to us, however you want to do it. If you show up and you donate a toy for Toys for Tots, and you go up to Cody, I don't know if he's watching this at this point, so it'll be a surprise to him, which is even better. You go up to Cody, and you just take a picture with him. It'll be even funnier if you don't tell him. If you just walk up and just take a picture with Cody, if he's unsuspected, we'll post it on the page, and you'll be entered to win a giveaway. So yeah, that's my challenge to the followers of Fresh Off the Clock. let's fill up this Toys for Tots bin. Let's do it. Let's do it. I want like an obnoxious amount of toys to be donated to this.
For
I'm so
sure.
serious. So that's us doing our part, you know. So y'all, let's all band together, flat out. We've been called to give with giving hearts. Well, let's do it then, you know. So that's my challenge. Like I said, we're gonna make a post about this. Um, but that's my challenge. So big shout out to Jeff Paul, and for what he's doing. Um, I look forward to Cody being there, providing some coverage, And yeah, Toys for Tots will be on location at the mall Friday. I believe it's 3 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. I'll double check. We'll post the poster on the page. And yeah, Greg, do you have any last words for the people?
Just remember, we're working on our basketball watch list. Next day or two, we'll post them. Get ready for football, and good luck to all the local teams that's still in the football playoffs.
Good luck. Shout out to my dog Brandon West, man. Hey, Brandon, we appreciate you. I wish we could have had you on this week, bro. We owe you one. We owe you one. So just let us know when you want to redeem your Willy Wonka golden ticket. I've been having fun getting fans and players and parents on this thing, dude. Listen, this live has grown into something cool within itself. So congratulations to the basement for winning the football. I'll bring that in. And y'all did hear us talk about an all-star volleyball game. Expect some more stuff to come out about that very soon. Lawrence, me either, man. I didn't think that they would shut Graham out at all.
No, I don't think
They
anybody.
had 4 interceptions on the day. Braxton Bunch was sensational all afternoon. He had a great game. Camden Wharton had a pick. Insane game. Insane. Cam Bostic, too, man, on both sides of the football doing it. And Keith Chandler has just been a difference maker that will shake the ground, So Ridgeview has their hands full, but Union has their hands full because we just talked about Colin Hill and Jalen Deal. Hey, and that's the Hill deal for real, man. Hey, them
For
dudes be
real.
running the football. So that'll be fun, man. That'll be fun for sure. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Well, guys, it's been your boy, Big Fred.
Greg and the Big Wagyu.
Greg and the Big Wagyu.
The Big Wagyu's asleep.
Nah, hey, Mace is over there napping too, man. So I understand that's my main dog. Whoop. So yeah, Greg, I guess we'll be back on here